Welcome to the No Fame Podcast.
Don't worry about it, Grandma. Roll a strength check.
Okay. That's a 1.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
No, I think it's like the old pickle jar there, guys. I think you loosened it out for me, and it was came out nice and easy.
You know, like a mummy.
Like a mummy.
You can mark down gold mummy jewelry.
Mummy stuff.
Yeah, I've been taking care of squares my whole life. Let's do it. Fuck yeah.
Hey, he's nimble. He'll be fine. Just, you know what? Do what he does. He'll grab that chandelier up there.
What if one of these is like an ejection button and Lux shoots up through the tower?
Yeah, boy, I'll just get to the top of the tower before you guys even arrive. It'll be fine.
Green gas as you smash those panels oozes out. So everyone please make a con save.
Oh, God. Gee willikers.
Damn it. Yeah, your nat 20 beats me because that's still near 16.
Probably not the best idea. One person goes down. What if I fall into a pit?
Welcome to the No Fame Podcast and our 5e mid-level high fantasy dungeon climb.
Fuck yeah.
That always feels like such a mouthful. Tall Tower. I am here with my lovely friends, Matt Higdon, Josh Fritz.
Yes, sir.
Justin Crane.
Hey.
I got everyone's last name on the wall today.
I edited it out that we had that last time. So no one knows what we're talking about.
And myself, your DM, Sinéad Marguerite.
Tall DM.
Yeah. So welcome everybody. Justin, do we have announcements that we want to say?
Great question. I should have thought of. Maybe that was what I needed to remember. Go check out our Discord. Why not? You know, and also every stream we have been raising money for Planned Parenthood lately. So if you stop by our weekly streams, you can also help donate to Planned Parenthood. Why not? Right?
Fuck yeah. What about your side quest stuff?
You know what? You're way better at this than I am. Yeah, word soon. You know, yeah, by the time I edit this, everything will be promoted, so that's great. We are doing a collaboration with Gut Punch RP and Charisma Saving Show. Very excited. We're going back to Null Shore for Stories from the Shore. Which is going to be really fun. A little mini series taking place after the events of Null Shore, but maybe before whatever happens when we get around to revisiting it way down the road. But yeah, just like a little thing to get back in the world and to work with some other creators, the fun little group of friends we've made in the tabletop community. And this is our first mini-series that we're going to do. We're recording it very soon. We haven't recorded it yet, or maybe by the time this goes out, we would have recorded it. So I don't know how it went yet. Time travel.
It went great.
Yeah,
thanks for asking.
Best time ever.
And then that'll probably drop a week or two afterwards. The opposite weekend of Swade Runner, basically, is what we're aiming for. So yeah, that's very excited.
Should be good. I'm looking forward to hearing more about Null Shore.
Yeah, it's fun to like reference the things, like reference the Rangers and the Bethel House and all that stuff. It's been fun to like think about that stuff again.
Sick. Okay.
All right then.
That's it. Let's get into this. Last time on Tall Tower, you guys had come through to this strange realm. You found a real tall, evil-looking tower, busted into said tower, defeated some enemies, triggered some traps, climbed a lot of stairs, fought some creepy spiders.
Wizards. Spider wizards, actually.
Spider wizards. They were not actually casting spells, much to Lux's dismay. However, someone was casting spells. You guys fought a mummy lord in a strange ritual room last time, and that is where we find you with a dead mummy. I mean, maybe that's redundant. With a slaughtered mummy.
Unalive.
And a whole pile of slaughtered skeletons. And if I am remembering correctly, we stopped right after the battle.
Yeah, we
were going to attempt to take a rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
So
thinking
you
about
haven't looted the room after the fight. You haven't investigated any of the things in the room. Just to give you guys a reminder about the room, there's a large circular room. It has a ring of pillars around it, 12 pillars, as we mentioned, conveniently in the same spaces as a clock. There are torches on the inside of each pillar, so the room is lit. There's a throne in the dead center of the room. That was where the mummy lord was. And then there are two sort of like plinth slab things on either side of, like one on either side of the throne, so two total, that held the skeletons laying on them. So they're sort of the size of a body, just a big slab. There is the door that you guys came in, which was kind of in the like 6 o'clock position, and then no other obvious exit from this room.
Right. This room is lit. Fun fact. Well, that was... What a day. What a day we've had.
Yeah, it's been a little rough, hasn't it?
Yeah. How are you? Are you still hungover, Lux?
Oh, mate, I think I've been hungover my entire life. It's just a normal Tuesday for me.
Right. It's a Tuesday already. Wow. The week flies. Who knew?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty well spent, so I think it'd be nice if we could go ahead and hunker down here for...
Oh, yeah, you silly magic people have to worry about them spell slots or some such like that, hey? I've got the wrong accent going, but that's okay.
That's all right.
Lux, I'm still concerned about your accent.
Just from the island I'm from, it's we switch back and forth a lot.
Right.
Don't worry about it, Grandma.
Yeah.
You think I could take a little mosey around, check the doors, make sure they're locked, they're barricaded, and get ourselves resting up real nice? Because, I mean, I'm kind of useless outside of passing judgments when I don't have any of my good points with the Right Honorable Judge Judy.
Oh, don't sell yourself short there, Judge. You're a great friend to have in a fight, even without your spelly magic stuff.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate the heck right out of it. So, let's just go ahead and pile all these bones and corpses up in one center, and we'll burn them in a sacrificial way, just to kind of cleanse the space, make sure everything's fine. And you know what? We could pull out them bedrolls, and we can have ourselves a nice little nap. I mean, no better place than here. I mean, I feel every time we walk into a new room, there's something that we got to be worrying about. So
That's wild.
I don't think we should move too much further than where we are right now.
Yeah,
and I don't think
crazy.
there's much going back.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort to go back, I think. Like, if we were to go camp outside, that's a long ways down.
Just stay in this room. So why don't we spread out and have a look around? Make sure there's no trapdoors, no booby traps, nothing that can kind of sneak up behind us and, scare the willy right at us.
I was going to take this throne, maybe, and see if I could wedge it out of where it sits and maybe put it up against the door we came in from.
Oh, okay. I mean, I could be speaking out of turn here, but I do believe that throne was kind of the way out.
Was it?
Like, we push the throne and there's a way underneath it. So that's kind of a door that we need to keep shut for the time being, if you don't mind, right?
Grimmier definitely wants to try to move. In Grimmier's mind, he's going to move the throne and just put it against the door that we came through. Even though that door is an up and down door with no doorknobs. Whatever.
All right. Well, Judge is going to go ahead and get the body of the Mummy Lord and get the body of all those nasty skeletal creatures that we were fighting and put them in a pile in the middle of the room. And he's going to just spam Sacred Flame until they are inundated with holy fire.
When Judge picks up the Mummy Lord, I want to check its pockets as he's carrying it towards the middle of the room.
Yeah,
It did have gold armor, I think I said. not like specifically armor, but it had like gold accoutrements, like gold jewelry and like
magic
gold,
jewelry
like,
that blocked
hanging and stuff like that. Yeah.
It blocked all of my fucking attacks hitting this stupid jewelry. Jewelry's enchanted, probably. It's the only way it could have stopped my attacks.
Only way it could have stopped your attacks. That is right.
Oh, I want a tooth from this bone naga. I'm gonna take a tooth. I just want it.
Sick.
I crack it off.
One bone naga tooth.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you could probably like wiggle it out of the jawbone.
I do that. That's what I do.
Roll a strength check.
Okay. That's a 1.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. You're gonna have to ask someone else to help you.
I think this skeleton bone naga is also magical. The magic is still tethering its teeth to the skull. I can't seem to get it out. I could turn into...
You want me to take a look at it for you?
Yeah, if you don't mind, Judge.
All right. I'll walk over when I'm collecting up all the corpses, and I'll just grab a hold of it, give it a little look-see. No, it's wedged in there pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. You're right.
All right, fellas.
When you're right, you're right.
Did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
All right, fellas, maybe I should give her a look.
Yeah, give it a shot there, wee man.
Just straight strength?
Yeah.
I got a 14.
Yeah, that'll do.
Hey. Hey. So
Well, look
strong.
at that.
Our leader
I don't
is
know
so
why
strong.
he isn't. You know what? From now on, why don't you take the front?
No, I think it's like the old pickle jar there, guys. I think you loosened it out for me, and it came out nice and easy.
Oh, why'd you don't say that? Now I miss Pickles.
You mean WB's cat Pickles? Is that what you're...
Oh, there ain't no pickles in old Brent's sack there, or?
Oh, no, there ain't.
Oh, God, I'm so hungry.
Normally it's on the outside of the sack, but no. I looked. Ain't there. All right, let's just go ahead and burn the shit out of this body and the rest of these things. And
Well, because you were checking it, right? For...
Yeah, was there anything cool aside from the magic jewelry?
Where are you looking?
Just searching like the mummy lord's body.
Oh, the mummy lord's body? No, just the gold. Like, think like plates that would like rest on the chest and like decorative gold stuff. You know, like a mummy.
Like a mummy.
You can mark down gold mummy jewelry.
Mummy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in his mummy stuff.
I failed at the tooth, but now I have the tooth, which is nice. Thank you, Lux. Grimmier is going to now. You know what? I'm gonna. If we're taking a long rest, I may as well. I'm gonna use Giant's Might, not Giant Smite. Giant's Might, and become a large creature, which gives me advantage on strength checks, and try to move the throne as I was intending.
I'm
Okay.
huge, and I'm going to move the throne over to the door.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know, just so you know what it looks like. It's not like a chair standing on legs. It's the base of the throne is sort of like a box that's built up from the dais that it's on. And there's like, I think this is why you guys thought that it might have been a door or something, but there's like panels along the base of it.
oh,
Yeah. So it looks like it's sort of a built-in chair.
well, Lux,
Right.
why don't you go ahead and just shimmy one of them panels and see if it's not trapped or anything? Because I'm kind of feeling that one of those things can just completely blow us right up at the knees off.
Sorry, were you asking if I could check to see if it's trapped, or did you just want me to slide one of them panels open?
I mean, I don't want to, talk about your process, but, I don't want to blow up if I touch a panel. And I know you have wily ways. So perhaps you could go in there with your slim little fingers and just work your magic.
I can
Yeah.
push. When I'm huge, I can push up to 720 pounds.
And you know what? When you're that big, that's a whole lot more matter that's going to splatter, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm tough as hell.
I'm not doubting that for 1 second. And you know what? As limited as I am right now, I would heal you. But if it's unnecessary...
I've got these little potions now.
Oh yeah, look, they are so wee in your hand when you're
Yeah,
that big.
it's big.
that ain't gonna do a dang thing. All right, Lux, why don't you hop on over and take a look at that? Take a look at that throne, because that throne looks like it's on a big old box, and you know what's in boxes? Cookies, and I'm hankering.
If we could find some cookies, that'd be great. Yeah.
All right, give me perception or investigation. Anyone who wants to suss out the...
I could give you advantage, or we could both do one. I got a +8.
Oh, your perception or investigation is way better than mine. So you roll it out.
Are you proficient in perception?
I am proficient in perception.
All right. Do you want to just give me advantage?
Yes.
Oh, there's definitely some hijinks about. I got 24.
Hell yeah.
Okay. You do get the feeling that the base of the throne is hollow. The panels that you see... was this perception or investigation?
Perception. So I just noticed something amiss, not how it works.
Yeah. The panels that you see seem to have been built in place. So you can see like essentially like framing stone that is actually supporting the throne. That would be like what's taking the weight of it. And then in between those, there's little panels of what looks like a different and potentially like more porous type of stone. So you get the feeling that it's probably pretty brittle and that the panels could be broken. There's no obvious opening mechanism, but it seems like it's probably hollow underneath and you could just smash the panels.
Well, if you just want to check for traps and you can assure me that there's no traps, then we can get the big man over here to just crush it, because it seems a little more porous than the rest of the construction.
All right, I'll look to see if it's trapped there.
I hung out with dwarves for a long time back in the mine, so I know about rock formations and stuff.
Oh God, this isn't going to be good. Boy, you're so knowledgeable. That's a 10. See if there's any traps around.
Did I mention guidance?
You did not. Ooh, 14.
Hey.
You don't see any obvious traps from the outside. And like we said, there's no obvious mechanism to open this, really. It's not like a door or hatch or something. There's just panels that look like they could be smashed. I don't think you would see anything.
Boy,
Yeah.
Grandma, looks like 700 foot-pounds of pressure right on this panel might do the trick.
Hey, big man, you want to take care of one of them squares?
Yeah, I've been taking care of squares my whole life. Let's do it. Fuck yeah.
Large Grimmier will do something.
Okay, just roll an attack.
Hey,
Is
On
Big
the-
Grimmier called Gromir?
Unless
Oh.
you're pushing it. If you want to roll a strength check to just like push the throne over with your crazy pushing strength, you could do that too, which
yeah.
would try and break the supports. But trying to push the throne over would be breaking the load bearing bottom instead of the weak panels.
Yeah. I feel
Or you
like
could just punch the panel.
I feel like I'm too large to punch the panels because now they're like
It's a big throne. It's like it was what I said. It was like 12 feet high when Lex was hiding behind it. So the base is substantial. It probably is like at least like 2.5 feet
Per
square.
panel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tough call. Should I try
I mean,
to
if
push?
you can't punch it, if your ham fist is too big for a 2-foot square, I mean, I still got my hammer. I can take care of it. I just, I feel you got big for a reason.
Yeah, I was planning on pushing the whole thing. Maybe that's what I'll do still. That was my main plan.
I mean, if you push the whole thing over, there's a chance you're going to crumble all the cookies underneath.
Okay, well, why don't you...
I'm shrinking. Back to normal. It only lasts a minute. It doesn't go very long.
Maybe, how about you take a square, I take a square, and we just go to town?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, I'm going to take my hammer. I'm going to smash one of them panels.
I'm gonna
Boy,
do the same.
I'm going to sit on the top of the throne while you guys smash him.
All right, that sounds good. You let me know what it looks like from up there, okay?
What if
2
one of
different
these is
vantage
like
points.
an ejection button and Lux shoots up through the tower?
And he's nimble. He'll be fine. Just, you know what? Do what he does. He'll grab that chandelier up
boy,
there.
I'll just get to the top of the tower before you guys even arrive. It'll be fine.
That's all right. I rolled 25.
Okay. What did you get, Higdon?
17.
Yeah, you guys both hit.
I rolled a 9, but I also get psychic damage, but I can't imagine porous rock has
okay.
vulnerability or anything to psychic damage.
Each panel only has HP of 5, so
Okay, I got
all
12.
right.
smashed. Okay. Now, Lux, I love that you said you were
Oh, no.
sitting on top of the throne because the green gas, as you smash those panels, oozes out. So everyone please make a con save.
Wonderful.
We didn't see this coming.
Oh, come on.
No, we definitely didn't. And I'm going to go ahead and do myself
I'm going to use my reaction to give myself advantage.
I got a nat 1, so...
Oh, I got a 19.
I got a 16.
Higdon Judge and Grimmier, you guys both jump back as you see this noxious green gas come out. Unfortunately for Lux,
Oh, heads up, it's stinky.
it wraps up around from both sides where they've punched it, and you get a solid nose full of this rotten smelling, disgusting, and putrid gas. You are poisoned for 2 hours.
Ugh. Well, guys, I think I made a mistake sitting on top of this chair.
Lux is poisoned, or the two of
Yeah,
the two of us?
no,
poisoned?
Lux is poisoned.
Okay.
Sorry, Lux.
Oh, good. Gee willikers. I mean, we really ain't.
To be fair, you did tell us that there were no traps here, so sorry. Either way.
All right. Can I hold my breath and look underneath? Because
It dissipates fairly swiftly. It was a small space that the gas was trapped in, so it just...
I'm not the happiest. These cookies are definitely gone bad.
Oh, it kind of smells like pickles, if I'm being honest.
Maybe that's the organs in the jars that you find.
Gross.
You find, as per a mummy's tomb, quite a few organs in jars. There's glyphs on the outside of them. You're not entirely sure how to read them. I'd say there's probably like 6 jars. Otherwise, I don't know who wants to write this down. You guys find 4,000 gold pieces in assorted coinage.
Holy shit.
12 assorted gems worth 50 gold each. A potion of greater healing, a potion of resistance, and a strange-looking globe that I would say Lux or Judge could roll Arcana, or you can have a look at it while you have a long rest.
I don't know why I wasn't included. 4,000 gold, 1,250 gems, potion of greater healing, potion of resistance, and then that weird thing that you guys are going to look at.
And all the organs.
And all the, yeah, I've got those too.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll attempt a quick Arcana check.
I will too, but I have disadvantage because you just poisoned me, so...
Oh, wait.
I mean,
Because I still have a minute left, I'll balance out that. Because I used that thing to give myself advantage, I can still do it for a minute, Lux.
All right, I got a 10.
that was all I made it. It's a pretty common item. You guys can add a drift globe to your...
Oh, wonderful.
inventory. It's not super common, but like...
I didn't
common
get
enough,
the
I'm not
second
gonna-
potion of fire resistance.
No, just resistance.
Resistance.
Grimmier's eyes are glowing white and his hair is like slowly fluttering with this like thing that he activated. And then after a minute, oh, that's gone too. All the things are just a minute long. Pretty neat though. Giants!
Well, if you know what you're doing, a minute's more than enough time.
Yeah, true.
All right.
Now should I try to push the throne?
I mean, you can follow your heart. I'm gonna take all these jars though, and I'm gonna put it in the pile.
Yeah.
Can I do a quick religion check on these hieroglyphics?
Sure, on the jars?
On the jars, yeah.
Go for it.
All right. Go ahead and give myself guidance as well. All right, 16.
Okay, you spend a few minutes looking at them as you bring them over to the bones, and it's not entirely clear, but you can sort of tell there's bodily representations on them. So one you're pretty sure is the brain, one is from the lower torso, you're not entirely sure what that one is. You're pretty sure another one's the heart. You get another lower torso one that you're not entirely clear on, and then you're not sure what the other two are.
Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna stick them right in the pile with everything else, and I'm gonna hit it with some sacred flame.
All right.
Kind of cleanse the whole thing.
Those dry, dusty bones get a nice little fire going, and it is enough to, let's say, crack the old clay jars, and it's hot enough by the time to get rid of the liquid inside and functionally destroy the organs.
I mean, previous canon, we established that Sacred Flame was a cold fire, so...
It was a different world.
The world.
Our tall DM ruled this world. That was the charity world.
The heat of Judy's justice.
Oh, okay.
That fiery personality. I've got a tinderbox and stuff. I can start burning some of this. Start a little campfire while we...
I already got the fire going.
Oh yeah, the sacred...
She's stoked.
It's so warm, this sacred fire.
Oh, man.
Wild.
Can you believe some people don't believe in the utility of sacred flame?
Yeah. Anyway.
It's unfortunate.
Are we sleeping? Are we taking shifts? We probably shifted, right?
I mean, we could. Do we want to split this coin up, or what are we doing with this?
I don't need money. You can have it.
I don't need money either. I just think that one person holding on to all of it's probably not the
Well, I mean, if you guys don't need it, I'll take it.
probably not the best idea. One person goes down. What if I fall into a pit and now all the money has gone down with me into the pit?
You know, as the most dexterous of the group, maybe I should hang on to the money.
Is that true?
All right, how about you take all the money and I'll take them gems.
What's your dex save? You want to roll off for it?
Somebody else take the healing potion because I don't need that. But if you guys wouldn't mind, if I could take a hold of this drift globe, because I believe this thing makes a bit of light, and one thing that Judy can't give me is good vision, unfortunately. So
that is unfortunate. My vision got wildly better since coming into this tower.
Listen, maybe we'll get a new insurance plan down the road, but right now it doesn't cover vision.
Right.
So until then, if you guys are cool,
I'll
just hold on to this ball.
Yeah, drift globe's yours for sure.
All right.
I can see in the dark, so
let's backflip.
Oh, we're rolling off.
Backflip challenge.
So there's a resistance potion, a greater healing potion, and 4,000 gold to play with.
You got a nat 20, didn't you?
I did get a nat 20.
What'd you get? What'd you get 20 on?
We're backflipping because he made a comment that he was the most dexterous.
He was dexterous. All right. I believe in you, Lux.
I got 11 on the die, but it depends on what skill we're using.
I just went straight dex, but
like dex. Oh, plus my dex.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, your nat 20 beats me because that's still only a 16.
If it was acrobatics, it would have been 28, but a dex is 24. I do the most beautiful backflip you've ever seen in your life.
I do a back roll, I don't jump. I just roll backwards.
That doesn't count, Lux.
What do you mean it doesn't count?
That's a roll. Now you're covered
That's
in
exactly what you did.
mummy dirt.
I was covered in mummy dirt already. I already smell like pickles.
Otherwise known as sand.
Why is this desert full of mummy dirt? So much mummy dirt everywhere.
Oh, it's all over the place.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll split this money between you and I then.
No, I don't want it. I just wanted to prove that I was the most dexterous.
Oh, well, that's fine.
You keep a hold of that coin.
Yeah, you can keep the money.
Yeah.
You're like our purser. Is that what it's called?
Oh, that's nice.
Treasurer.
Oh, no, I really like purser better. Rolls off the tongue so much easier.
He's from ships. He should be a quartermaster.
Yeah, quartermaster. Yeah, that's a good one. Who said that?
Yeah, I don't mind quartermaster.
Is the mummy still alive, I think? Yeah, quartermaster. That's appropriate. Because you're also a quarter of our height, so it's accurate.
Oh. Sorry, who's taking the potions here?
I don't need any potions. I'm already the one healing you guys, so somebody who gets hit a lot should take the potion.
No, I've got a bunch.
You know what?
I've got 3 on me.
Oh.
Are they regular potions?
Yeah. Normies.
Why don't you give me one of them regular ones? I'll give that to Lux.
Okay.
And you take this greater one.
What if I give this to Lux and I take that? Or do I have to give this one to you? And then you give it to Lux?
Listen, I just...
is there a
force
government
habit.
Tax on this?
As a judge, I'm used to being an intermediary. I apologize. You know what? We're all equal parts in this. That's fine. No, as you were.
Okay, what am I taking? A greater?
You take the greater healing.
Yeah. Okay.
And I get a regular healing?
Yeah.
And then was it greater resistance potion? That was the other one?
A regular resistance potion.
It's just called a resistance.
Oh, resistance. Well, Grandma, I think you're up more in the fight more than any of us, so.
True. But this is kind of random, right? Do we know that?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I could take it, sure. But, my action economy is in shambles. I use everything almost every turn.
All right, then I'll take it.
Yeah, and I can do stuff to protect myself and others as well, so.
We can say that there's symbols on the outside that make it look like it will fortify you in some manner, but you're unclear as to what manner.
Just muscles and shields all over hieroglyphs. It's
like a little stick figure and then an arrow pointing to a big stick figure.
Yeah.
And then another stick figure getting hit by an arrow that's broken now. And
yeah.
Should we bunker down? We've looted the room-ish.
I'm knackered, so
let's do it. Who wants?
Yeah, this hangover's kind of hitting me pretty hard, so.
All right, well, you two are knackered. I'll take first watch, and then we'll rotate out from there.
All right, that sounds good. Well, in the meantime, let's go ahead and I feel like I should do something to kind of bolster us. That's only going to last for like a minute. So, you know what? As we were.
Well, you can't see any obvious entrances, and you know that the way behind you is trapped.
It's true.
So you didn't activate the... You guys didn't activate the traps, did you?
No, we
you managed to
navigated
get past them.
Yeah. Grimmier will sit near the door, kind of away from them, probably near that fire that we set, the sacred fire that was set.
Okay.
And take out his book, and he just starts writing and reading and chilling out.
Sure. Roll perception for your...
Here we go. 8. Or infinity, if I hold it sideways.
I do like that outcome.
Yeah.
You're pretty taken in your book all night.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get up, and I'll do second watch.
Okay, good night.
Take a look. My sacred fire still going, or should I break out this new toy we got?
I would say it's probably down to coals now. The bones were pretty old and dry.
That's true. All right, I'll take the ball out, and I'll just hold it out, and I'll say Shazam, and it just floats out there and illuminates.
Okay, cool. Roll perception.
And I mean, I'll do a round as well, because this is a circular room, right? I'm gonna walk around.
Oh, the torches are still lit. This room is light.
Oh.
I forgot. Yeah,
well,
sorry.
I was just testing it out.
Yeah,
code word Shazam, fun. If anybody was listening.
Grimmier's out.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself guidance on my perception, which is absolutely necessary when you roll 5. Oh, that's not too bad. 16.
Okay. You wander around the room. The throne, a little worse for wear, but has some carvings on it. The pillars are fairly plain. You don't notice any obvious exits now that you're looking a little bit more closely at the walls. Probably the most interesting thing in the room is the slabs. They seem to have, similar to the storytelling pictures that were in the hallway when you first sort of got to this area of the tower, there's carvings all the way around the outside of the slabs that show figures doing stuff.
Is there any way that I could make like a connection to the former imagery in the other rooms and this one? Like, what is the story? Because, I mean, I've been, I guess, the equivalent of picking up a book and just flipping through it until you see pictures and then trying to make a story from that. So can I surmise what story might actually be unfolding in front of us?
Sure. So you can roll intelligence for just a straight look at what's going on there, or you can roll religion if you want to have a look at sort of the religious aspect of why this would be carved out.
Well, I mean, the lens that I view things through is definitely going to be a little more religious, so I feel that's the more appropriate role. Oh, look, that's a fun little 3. And that's a 10.
Okay. Lovely. So the ones in the hallway seem to be more of a historic record. They had defined characters. So you noticed those good figures and then the dark evil figure that rose in prominence. They all had sort of identifying characteristics. On the slabs, you don't notice as much of that. The figures seem fairly one-dimensional, even though they're two-dimensional. But they, instead of a historic record, you get more of a feeling that this is a depiction of a ritual. So what did you roll? You said 11?
Oh, no, it was a 10.
A 10? Okay. You can't quite tell what the exact nature of the ritual is due to the foreign culture and you not having sort of the touchstones to base your interpretation off. You can get sort of broad strokes after walking all the way around both slabs and seeing what's depicted on both of them. You can see that it seems to primarily involve 2 individuals or 2 people to complete the ritual, and they each have a object of power, and that's about all you can get. One object looks like a glowing orb and the other looks like a black skull.
Well, I haven't seen any black skulls, but I will keep an eye on Mr. Shazam here. because that's the only glowing orb I've seen so far. And as long as I'm around, we won't be using it for any dark rituals. So I will wake up Lux and allow him to take watch.
Oh, damn it.
You like wake up and I'm just like uncomfortably close. Good morning.
Yeah.
It's time for you to get up.
All right. Can you got that bad morning breath, mate.
I've been awake. This is just bad breath.
Oh, all right. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
During Lux's watch, he's just practicing backflips.
I
with
believe
his
in
billowing
you.
cloak to make them look more dramatic.
I'll give you a guidance before I go to sleep.
All right, roll perception, or if you want to start with your backflips, you can roll those.
If you start with your backflips, then your guidance will be used on your backflips.
The guidance only lasts for a minute anyway, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to use the guidance on the backflip.
Of course.
Fuck me. I rolled a nat 20 and a 1 on the guidance. So, 26.
Absolutely flawless execution.
Yeah. Oh, that feels so much better.
Everybody's passed out.
Yeah. I do like the V, like, oh, you're both asleep. Damn it.
Completely soundless landing as well, so
Yeah.
they're not even bothered.
The cloak just comes up like the perfect amount, like drapes back down. Oh. All right, here we go for perception. 16.
Okay. What are you doing while you're on your watch? Are you paying attention to anything in particular?
I would be sitting on because it's like the chair, like the throne. I'd be sitting like on the back of it, just like dangling my feet, looking around.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're very high up on the top of the back of the 12-foot throne, and your watch goes by with no oddities.
I wake everybody up in the morning. Yeah, sorry, in the morning.
What time is it? Only we knew.
Oh, I'd say it's about 8 a.m. there, mate.
Bet WB would know. Oh, how are I go over, I put the B backpack torso against a pillar, and I laid Shieldon in front of it to protect it when I slept. And I wrapped a blanket around Shieldon to keep it warm overnight. Nothing changed with the B backpack, with the B's, WB, no.
Bees are just buzzing around that little box.
Tap it. Do you need anything, bees? Are you okay in there? Should I? Does anyone know how to make a flower? Anyone have any flowers?
No.
No, me neither. Wait, do we get a long rest?
Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, I do feel invigorated.
Take long rest. I feel great.
Judge, as you pray for your morning spells, again, you feel that there's almost a interference. You can't quite reach Judy as easily as you normally do, but you get your spells for the day.
I don't like it.
But you can tell that there's a haze around this.
Don't care for that at all.
Somehow.
Don't care for that one little bit.
Okay, well, WB is somewhere inside of this crazy contraption that's inside of this bee backpack torso. Harry is still at the top of the tower. How long have we are beyond the clouds. We've scaled I don't know. I can't say most of the tower, but we scaled a lot of this tower. We're very high up. There's all kinds of evil sigils and depictions along all of these walls. We fought a crazy mummy and a big old snake. And do we have to go backwards now and continue up that other direction that we previously saw, or?
Oh, I hope not. Is there anything on the pillars? As you said, sorry, were the pictures on the pillars or were they on the walls?
The pillars are plain, but each pillar has a torch mounted on the inside of it.
And are all 12 torches lit?
All 12 torches are lit. Do you want to investigate the torches to see if there's anything weird?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll help
Roll
you, Lux.
Investigation.
Oh, good.
I'll hold you up to the...
I accept it with all grace and dignity possible. Fuck. That's a 9?
With advantage?
With advantage?
I got 4 and an 8 on the dice.
Brutal.
You notice that some of the torches are a little less well anchored.
I just pull the closest loosely anchored one out.
It comes out. It actually shifts down, like at a 45.
Oh, Nothing happened after that?
Nope.
You broke it.
Grandma. Yeah, I might have. You want to go see if the other ones will bend down like this too?
Yeah, I'll just carry you to each one and...
Okay, it's going to take you guys a while because you rolled so low, but you did prompt exactly what you need to do. It's not every torch, but the ones at essentially 12, 3, 6, and 9 move down. And once you pull the last one, a secret door, similar to the one that you entered through, falls into the floor and reveals another set of stairs.
Holy shit. Can't believe that worked.
Oh, yeah, this is why I'm the leader there, guys.
Yeah, true.
Still being held like a baby.
I just move him to look at Judge.
I like to think that I'm Simba right now, getting ready to preside over the kingdom.
Oh, is that some kind of prince or something?
It's a fantastic play back where I'm from.
Oh, that island that you're from.
Yes,
With
that
the
one.
shifting accents.
Yes.
Right.
This is really starting to hurt my feelings, if I'm being honest.
Oh, no,
But you don't
I'll put you
believe
down.
me?
Okay.
Thank you.
Hidden staircase. That's cool.
It is pretty cool. You guys want to go up, or we just gonna spend the rest of the day here?
Well, it's kind of boring in here.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
I'm already walking up the stairs.
He's gone. Okay, I'll take the back.
Okay, so Lux and then Judge and then Grimmier.
I got the backpack back.
Okay.
All right.
The sandy colored stone that has been in this section of the tower continues for a little ways up the stairs until it turns back into that familiar gray stone that the rest of the tower was made from.
Another architect. Different one again.
Your staircase slowly shifts and curves until the turn is tighter and tighter, and you find yourselves walking up a spiral staircase. The spiral staircase climbs and climbs and climbs. And when you feel like you've been walking for another few hours, you find yourself...
2 hours going upstairs. Listen, Judge is not without complaints on this one.
First architect we meet in this place, we're murdering, for sure.
We definitely need a good stern talking to or a good finger wagging.
This is awful.
Comes first.
Can you imagine building this? So much effort.
Oh, I bet the engineering was a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah. And like
There's
the
a lot of code
scaffolding.
violations.
You got to build scaffold, right? If you're up to code. Do we think this is
A
probably
lot of
not
code
up?
violations. I'm
Now that
glad
you guys are
WB isn't here.
thinking about this, you've realized that the paths that you've walked could not possibly be stacked on top of each other. Because the path that you walked to the mummy's room had a straight, long hallway that then turned at a 90 that went straight for another section. And then you were in the mummy's room, which was a large circle, which seemed okay for the tower if you didn't think about how you'd gotten there. And then the staircase went up at an angle and did slowly turn into a spiral staircase, but not a large spiral staircase. You weren't spiraling around the whole outside of a tower. You were on a tight circle suddenly. So this tower is making less and less sense from a physical space standpoint as you climb higher.
I wasn't thinking about it at all. Everything makes sense to me.
As long as there's a path forward, we're just keeping on.
You do eventually see a dim glow ahead on the stairs, and there's an archway where the spiral staircase continues up, but emerges onto a floor, and there's a circular platform around the spiral staircase that you could walk out onto as the spiral staircase continues up. The ceiling's about 20 feet up, and for those 20 feet of this room, the staircase is just open on all sides.
Circles again. We're back in the tower.
Okay, so we went out of the tower,
We had to.
and then now we're back in.
That's just logical.
I hate this place.
I do too.
It's not my favorite. I'm actually stretched quite thin with my connection to Judy, so I mean, the faster we can get out, the better.
That's confusing because we're going higher up, right? You'd think it'd
You
be
would
getting.
think that I'd be getting closer to her, yeah.
That's how that works.
I mean, it certainly is on the material, so...
Yeah. Oh yeah, we went through
All
a
right.
portal, right? Damn.
Oh, right, we did, didn't we?
Damn that portal.
I don't know what direction that portal went.
Down, probably. Maybe we're still going down. Maybe we're like...
Yeah, on the other side of the
think
world,
of
like
that.
flipped upside down. Yeah.
No, you're going to hurt my head. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. I'll make my way out to the circular platform.
Okay. You see that you are in about a 20-foot radius, so extending 20 feet out from the spiral staircase in the center. There's a gray stone platform. At quarters, there are pathways leading off the platform into what looks like fog. Between the pathways, there's nothing but inky black darkness. So it feels as though you're in the midst of an abyss, with just the platform, the stairs extending up, and there is a ceiling, but it disappears out into darkness, just like the pathways move out into areas of fog.
Well, guys, this circle's pretty ominous. I don't know that I care being out here by myself, so if you could just sidle up next to me, that'd be appreciated.
All right.
There's a creepy fog in this room. I don't know how. I mean, I have very limited knowledge of climate, but I don't think that that's supposed to be where it is.
Yeah, I haven't seen an ocean at all anywhere close by, or
No,
a haunted forest.
Definitely not. Those are the two big ones. I do know that. That's the extent of my knowledge on fog, especially of the ominous variety.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
so we have.
I don't think we can go. There's no way forward, is it? Once we're out in the circle, like there's no like.
There's a spiral staircase, isn't there?
Yeah, the spiral staircase keeps going up, and then there's pathways off the platform at quarters, and they just disappear into fog.
All right, can I just make my way ever so closely to one of those pathways off the platform?
Sure.
Not so far. Like, is it like there's the circle, and then on the edge of the circle there's like a pathway that goes this way? So there's like no all right. I'm just gonna go up
stone,
to it.
Yeah, like a stone walkway that leads off the circle into fog.
When I approach it, how far does the fog kind of move? Like when you're in the fog, what's the range of visibility?
It starts off just sort of around your feet a little bit. You probably would have to walk 10 feet onto the walkway before
so it's
you
like
even...
a low creeping fog and not like a
and then
hinder
it
your
builds
visibility
up
fog?
if you were to walk further, so I would say at about 10 feet, it's low lying. And then, are you walking out onto it?
Oh, no. I'm staying on the platform and I'm just kind of looking down the hallway.
As you approach it, it's sort of more like a railless bridge walkway leading out into...
That's what I was afraid of. I love rails.
Leading out into this fog, which is low lying at about 10 feet. And then in the next 5 feet, it grows denser and you can't see much beyond 15 feet into the walkway. And that's for all of them.
All right.
So the walkways just slowly disappear.
I mean, do we want to keep going up or do we want to take some time and explore these offshoots?
I mean, it's an option. We send Lux on a rope.
I mean, I guess you guys could pull me back, yeah.
I have been considering leashing them, but...
Whoa, wow. That also hurts my feelings.
No, we just don't want to lose our leader, and then we're going to be
really though
properly
gotta
lost.
Put the leader on a lead.
Yeah.
Follow the leader. It's called a lead, not a leash. I apologize. That sounds a little restricting.
It did sound a little restrictive.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry.
Thank you. Do
go ahead and take this string and you walk into that fog now.
Now I've got a rope.
I will tie the rope around my waist.
Nothing will go wrong with this. This is a perfectly reasonable plan that we've formed. I've got 50 feet of this rope.
Whoa, wait. I got like 3 steps into the fog and I go, whoa, wait. We didn't determine any signals. Like,
oh, if you're in danger, scream or pull the rope.
Yeah.
Just like one pull or like
any pull.
Any pull. We're just going to give a quick yank. So, I mean, walk gingerly.
Yeah. It's there. Our go-to sign is scream if there's danger.
Scream if there's danger? Okay.
Yeah, that's our signal.
I will pull out my sunblade just to have a weapon ready.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then I will stealth forward into this fog.
Okay. Roll a d4 for me.
Oh, fuck. 4.
4. Okay. These paths are just indistinguishable, so
yeah.
I'm just finding out which one you went down.
Fun.
Okay.
Please be a good one.
As you walk across this walkway and get to the point where there's the fog, a musty, damp smell surrounds you. The air starts to feel moist, and the fog that is in front of you, as you move into the fully, vision obscuring part of it, only obscures your vision for a step or two and then clears. When it clears, it displays what seems like a frozen tableau. What can only be an underground room is laid out before you. Damp creeps up the stone walls, and the only light is coming from soft, glowing globes contained in little cages along the walls. The room is fitted like an arcane sanctum. The bookshelves are plenty, there's work tables with strange vials and glass containers clustered in one half of the space, and an unnatural stillness pervades. The half of the room that's not cluttered with work tables has a circle hewn in the flagstones of the floor. A figure in red robes stands at the edge of the circle, hood back and arms raised, revealing a hideously diseased face and arms, sunken hollows in the cheeks, and a pallor of a corpse. You can tell immediately that this is a summoner. Red light pours from their hands and flows along the runes chalked into the circle on the floor. A bright green light surrounds the figure and illuminates the space behind them as well. As you sort of look at that green light, you squint, and being the rogue that you are, you can see that the green light is actually perfectly illuminating what is a figure. And the negative space that describes the figure in the green light, you can see is that of someone who is under the guise of invisibility and is simultaneously impaling the summoner with two long knives. This whole thing is strangely still. There's no sound, there's no sensory input except for the smell and the sight of this room that you find yourself in. And with that, we will pick up there next time in this strange tableau.
Exciting.
Cool.
Dun, dun, dun. Thank you so much for listening to the No Fame podcast. The best way to support the show is just by listening, which you're already doing. Amazing. The second best way to support our show is by telling your friends. Hey, why not, right? You can find links to our podcast, YouTube, Discord channel, social media, and so much more at nofame.ca. You can support the show for as little as a toonie at patreon.com/nofamepod or buy us a coffee at ko-fi.com/nofamepod. Thanks again for listening, and we will catch you later on.